Shalom, family. I don't know how many of you, if you were conspiracy minded and digging into things most people didn't dig into, you might have heard of the gate to hell that the Soviets opened many, many years ago, and you'd know what I'm talking about. But if not, I'll give you just the slightest bit of background, because a news article just came out now. And again, for me, timing is everything, and there's no such thing as a coincidence. The article says the gate to hell that's been open for 50 years is finally burning out. The gate has been open since the 1980s, and it might finally be running out of gas. Deep in the arid desert of Turkmenistan, a huge crater has been burning with the wrath of 1,000 flames, night and day, day and night, never ending. In the 1980s, as the crater continued leaking poisonous gases, those in the know thought that the best solution was to simply burn them off, and they set it on fire 50 years later, and it's never stopped burning, which is what drew all the attention from around the world to this crater. And tourists flock there to go and look. They say at night the spiders come out and come to the edge, drawn by the heat and the light, and they get burnt to crisps. It's really interesting. It's a massive hole, accidentally set alight for decades by Soviet engineers. Obviously, now it looks like it's finally burning out, after the government launched a bid to deprive it of the methane it needs to keep burning. So they went as close as they could to this hole and started mining the methane away so that they could pull away the fuel that's actually keeping this thing burning, because they say it's a bad look for climate change to have had the gate to hell burning for 50 years. Now the gate is finally burning out. Interesting that it's now in 2025. Interesting that it's a time when you could say the gates to hell are open and the devil will begin his time on earth in his great 7 years of chaos that he wants to bring to mankind to wipe us all out. Interesting that the number 50 is put in there. 50 years in 2025. We just finished a 50-day count to Shavuot. In the New Testament, the word Pentecost comes from the word for 50. The book of Genesis has 50 chapters, and we're now in the end. The gallows which Haman built to use on his enemy Mordecai in the book of Esther was 50 cubits high. During the Jubilee year, all debts were settled in favor of the debtor, and inheritances were returned to their rightful owners. Those who worked as slave laborers in order to repay a debt were granted their freedom to return home to their families and land. The year of Jubilee, 50. And the gate to hell that's been open for 50 years is coming to an end and burning out. And everybody seems to agree that this year is a Jubilee year. At the very edge of eternity, right before Daniel's 70th week kicks off. Coincidence or God incidence? You decide.